When
I think of Slovakia, the first thing I think about is meeting old friends, drinking some nice wine somewhere outside under trees. And if I'm really lucky, even with a view of the Danube.
The Platzdoch restaurant in Berlin is also supposed to be a place you like to come back to. Located in the basement of an apartment house, it's just a room with a large table and a clear concept. Not a typical restaurant, but a meeting place. 5 evenings a week, Wanda Molnar and Sylvia Pintarova welcome their guests here. They want to bring people, sometimes strangers, together at one table with good food and wine. Every week they offer a different 3-course menu.
Platzdoch is actually a space where time is of importance. That is our real concept. In a time where much of life is two-dimensional via mobile phones and screens, and everything has to go very fast, we try to create a tranquil environment. To decelerate the whole thing, slow it down, so that people not only come here to consume, but to reconnect with themselves.
The two cooks prepare slow food. They source their ingredients from small producers they know personally. They find it important to know exactly where the produce comes from. They buy much of it directly in Slovakia or in the area surrounding Berlin. And all the wines offered here are made without additives or the use of elaborate technology.
Sometimes they get like crazy product like the wine we taste tonight, who are completely different than, I don't know, French or German or Spanish wine. So basically that's the way of they do it to make the new taste.
My favorite thing is that it's like more personal than usually. Because normally you are just coming, buying something, sitting, you know, and you don't have any relationship to the place. But here you really can build this relationship, and that's very nice.
This is the only place in Berlin where I really like to go regularly.
Slovakia's national dish is sheep's cheese dumplings. Slovak cuisine is simple and hearty. It features a lot of potatoes, meat, dough, and dairy products. One specialty is a sheep's cheese called brinza. It is made from sheep's milk and can only be produced in Slovakia. Many Slovak dishes are influenced by the cuisine of neighboring countries.
Slovak cuisine is very close to nature and is very different in the north of the country than in the south. In the north, there are more recipes with potatoes, with cheese and meat as a side dish. And in the south, there are more vegetables and meat dishes.
Sylvia Pintarova was born in 1976 in Bratislava, Slovakia, and grew up there just like Wanda Molnar. Wanda has lived in Berlin since 2000. They first met in Slovakia and soon realized that they had similar childhood experiences. Both enjoyed cooking early on and spent a lot of time in the kitchen.
I grew up with my grandmother. And instead of playing with toys, I grew up playing with dough. So the kitchen was practically my playroom. And I think Sylvia grew up in a similar way.
The two Slovak women live and work in Kreuzberg, in the heart of Berlin, a district where many different cultures come together. They opened their restaurant Platzdoch here in 2014. The name is also intended as an invitation to get to know Slovak hospitality.
Dnes som pre vás pripravila brinzové halušky, typické slovenské národné jedlo s grillovanou slaninkou. Prajem vám dobrú chuť.